What is today? My favorite day. Story time Sunday.
Jimothy! Jimothy! Subscribe to Jimothy.
First things first, Cream Pack. 1. Big howdy. 2. You know what day it is today? Yes, it is Storytime Sunday, but today marks something much more important and much more valuable to me. Today, I have completed the greatest goal I have ever had in my entire life. Now, today isn't going to be a normal Storytime Sunday, to be honest. And also, for those of y'all that seen Off the Gloop Part 1, Part 2 is coming really soon, hopefully in a couple days. But today, I just want to do a bit of a stream of consciousness. No writing or anything. I just want to speak from the heart. Now, I talked about completing my greatest goal. What was that? At the beginning of 2019, my New Year's resolution was to drop a new Jimothy episode every single Sunday, no matter what. Under any circumstances at all possible. I could not miss one. And today, if you're watching this video, that means we made it. We did 52 episodes consecutive, and actually, we did better by one. For those of y'all that were there, we dropped on Cream Pack episode 1 a couple weeks back. Anywho, I completed that, and that was through conditions I didn't even think it was possible to even create your own animated series. Every single episode you've seen this year, I made while I was homeless in my car. For the first part of the year, I didn't have a job or anything, so it was a whole lot easier to manage putting out one episode a week. And to be honest, I really couldn't even keep up with that. I actually had stockpiled like 7 or 8 episodes just so I could meet up with my own demand of making that episode happen. And I found out very quickly that I was not prepared at all to make one episode a week. I ran through that stockpile so quick, whether it be through writing block, which I've pretty much had ever since the first week of January, files being corrupted, getting kicked out of parking lots while working on my episodes, staying up 24 to 48 hours sometimes just to finish these episodes, not having Wi-Fi to even upload this or service, driving all night just to find any service, being so broke I couldn't really afford food or showers, software messing up, computer breaking, corrupted files, to literally being vomiting sick every single weekend because I have to drink so much caffeine to stay up to get this Jimothy episode out. Everything, you name it, I had that kind of adversity. And for about the first half of the year, that was the greatest thing I ever done. I was driving around the US with nothing to do, and somehow I still had enough purpose to stay focused as if I was in school or if I had a job full time. I never thought in my entire life I would have that kind of drive. But little did I know, I had my most challenging obstacle ahead. I nigga was running out of money. I was broke than a motherfucker. So you know what I had to do? I had to get a job. And I'm not gonna lie, I was 100% convinced I was not going to be able to make Jimothy once a week. I thought it was completely impossible. Losing 40 hours a week because I had to make a living just to even make some Jimothy episodes, I thought it was nearly impossible. So, what did I do? I adapted. I had about an episode or 2 stockpiled, and I put them out while I was working. And because I had significantly way less time than I ever had in my entire life to work on Jimothy, each week got harder and harder and harder, but yet somehow each week, in my opinion, I felt like I raised the quality of some senses of Jimothy just a little bit each time. And because of these limitations, it forced me to find every single efficiency that I could make with Jimothy down to a minute scale. And if I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys, there isn't one human in this world that wants you to quit at anything that you do more than yourself. Oftentimes you hear about people talking about haters, but to be honest, there will never be a hater greater than yourself. When things get hard, sometimes you want to quit, and I'm not gonna lie, every single week that I work on Jimothy, I consider, should I quit this week? But even before I started doing this episode, I thought the same thing. Should I quit this week? But I know one thing is true. In my life, I've quit on almost everything, but completing this goal of dropping an episode once a week was the one thing I was not going to fail on. I remember when I used to wrestle back in high school, I'd either be ahead or keeping up in the match, but towards round 3, when I started getting tired, that's when I'd let my guard down. That's when I would say, you know what? I'll just quit right here. Then I'd lose the match. This right here is me saying I'm not losing that match. I remember in high school and college, I used to want to go to school every day and not miss one single day throughout the year. And I would always get really close, but I never did it. Never completed that goal. And this right here is me saying, hey, I went to school every single day. I ain't gonna lie, we had a couple late episodes, we were a couple hours late, but nonetheless, we still got it out on Sunday. And most importantly, you guys came out every Sunday. This channel started from 0 this year. Now we at like 1,200 or something like that. And that's because you guys don't quit on me like I won't quit on you. So this right here is the first New Year's resolution I've ever completed. So for 2020, I really want to find some way, any way to reinvent myself. I was debating, honestly, taking maybe like a couple weeks off or a month or 2 off to find a way to reinvent myself, because at my core, I'm an animator, I'm a musician, I shoot videos, I love photography, I'm a multifaceted artist, and it's really hard to reinvent yourself when you focus a majority of your energy on one kind of art. How am I gonna reinvent myself? I don't really know, but I'm gonna find some way, any way to reinvent myself. With that being said, I'd love to hear your guys' goals for 2020 or some things that you did in 2019 that you're super proud of. Because we all in this together and we all gotta be successful this year. And I appreciate you guys super tough. Anyways, once again, thank you guys for helping me get to this point and sticking around as I completed the greatest goal of my entire life. I love you. See you next week. Don't melt, because a milkshake can wait.
You are my mask, I fall for you. I am a fool, my mind on loop. Yeah, like wedding rings, my head revolves around you. Fingers, 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 fingers. I only want your fingers, maybe buy a ring or two.
Yo, Bruce Wayne, could you be my Catwoman? Maybe give me Catwoman with red and ring like battering. Today, I'll be a Bruce by the day. I'll be a night up in the night, stay up late just fighting.